Welcome friends to the 2027 Land Rover Defender. We have some new updates to talk about, but as always, if you stayed tuned until the end, I will be sharing with you how you can save between 10 to 12% off the sticker price on most new luxury vehicles. All right, let's get started here. The big update for the 2027 Defenders, it's going to be the fact that the turbo 4-cylinder and the supercharged 5-liter V8, they are no longer going to be offered with the Defender. That's quite depressing, not so much the Turbo 4. I'm glad that's gone. In fact, we had a similar update with the Land Rover Discovery. The 6-cylinder should have just always been the base engine for things like the Defender and the large Discovery, but regardless, the 5-liter V8, that was special. This Defender was the only Land Rover Range Rover product that's new, that still offered the supercharged 5-liter V8. So it's sad to see that gone, but we still have the Octa, which has the twin turbocharged mild hybrid V8, and we have some other updates and changes here as well. So new for 2027, we have the Defender Vertex model. It's going to sit alongside the X specification. It's going to come with some new extended front and rear bumpers. We have a larger front profiled grille and revised fog lamps. The Vertex also gets a gloss black tail door spoiler, which is supposed to contrast with the yellow front brake calipers and the matching yellow exposed rear recovery eyes. And the Vertex will feature body colored lower body cladding. We get some new 22-inch diamond turned satin dark gray tinted wheels, and there's also optional 22-inch gloss black wheels. And if you want smaller wheels, they do offer 20-inch satin dark gray wheels as well with the Vertex. And this model is going to be available in Fuji White, Santorini Black, Woolstone Green, Borrasco Gray, and Carpathian Gray, as well as the Patagonia White Matte Wrap. But all paints are available with the matte protective film, and for the first time, a gloss protective film can be added. And inside, with the Vertex, you can choose from the Windsor leather and the forged textile seats available in various colors. But the ebony forged textile, that's a new accent material for the Defender. It's made from knitted 100% polyester material. And when you go with the Vertex 90 or the 110 model, so the 90, that's going to be the 2-door, the 110, that's like your regular 4-door, and the 130, that's your elongated 4-door Defender that's supposed to accommodate comfortably 3 rows. But regardless, the 90 and the 110, they come standard with the 3-zone climate control, the cabin air purification plus, and the air quality sensor, as well as the domestic plug socket. That's all going to be standard with the 90 and 110 Vertex models, but this will all be upgraded to the 4-zone climate control on the 130 Vertex. And once again, inspired by the Vertex, we have the new extended exterior pack that's available as an optional visual upgrade to the X Dynamic SE model, which is one of the most popular models for the Defender, since that's the model that's most available when you do a nationwide search. But yeah, with the extended exterior pack, the new extended front and rear bumpers, they're going to be finished in the Shadow Atlas Matte. You have 4 wheel options to choose from with that extended exterior pack as well, ranging between 20 to 22-inch wheels. We still have here the Trophy Edition. So the 110 Trophy Edition, it's going to feature some Expedition roof racks, deployable roof ladder, the raised air intake, and now the Trophy Edition, it's offered in the Santorini Black. And beyond the exterior color, the Defender 110 Trophy Edition, it's going to include steel style 20-inch gloss black wheels, along with the black brake calipers and satin black powder coated steering wheel spokes. The Trophy side graphics and the hood decals, they are accented in the sand glow yellow, and we're going to get some Trophy Edition branding throughout the vehicle. And as always, I'm going to have the full official press release from Land Rover themselves. That way you will know everything there is to know regarding this SUV. But at the top, we have the Defender Octa. So yes, this model, it does retain a twin turbocharged mild hybrid V8 engine with the 6D Dynamics suspension and the Octa mode. That's all great, but the Octa does cost a significant amount of money over the rest of the Defender trim levels, whereas the 5-liter supercharged V8, that was available with lower trims, and it wasn't quite as dramatically expensive as the Octa, and it sounded amazing. So that's why it's so sad to see that 5-liter supercharged V8 now being discontinued with the Defender. But regardless, the Defender Octa for 2027, it's now available in the Woolstone Green, along with the existing color palette choices, and both the Defender Octa and the Octa Black have the gloss black tail door spoiler, while the chopped carbon fiber exterior pack, it's now going to be an option on the Octa Black for the first time. And in general, with the Defenders, we have a new color choice known as the Namib orange. Probably said that wrong, but regardless, this new color is going to be available on the 90 and the 110 body designs for the following trims: the S, the X Dynamic SE, and the X model. And if you like this new orange color, it can be specified with the new extended exterior pack as well on the Defender X Dynamic, and the Patagonia white matte wrap that's now offered on the X and the Vertex, in addition to the Defender Octa. And as mentioned before, we do have that new gloss protective film as well. I think it's smart that car companies like Range Rover and Land Rover are now offering the protective film, because a lot of wealthy clients want this on their high dollar luxury vehicles, but it's definitely going to take away from some of the business of wrapping companies, right? Unless this is some low quality film and an independent wrap company can probably have access to a higher quality film. I don't know, something to think about. Land Rover does claim that the film is like self-healing apparently. But another update for the Defender 110 model, it's going to be the new 6-seat layout. So yeah, it's true, you don't have to step up to the 130 model if you don't like that elongated look. The 110 is available as a 3-row, as you can see, and now we have the 6-seat model, and it's supposed to improve your access to the 3rd row, and it apparently increases the legroom for all of the rear passengers and provides convenient luggage space between the captain's chairs. That's all nice, but again, if you want that proper 3-row configuration with some good cargo capacity, then you would have to consider the 130 model. I don't know, I'm actually kind of starting to like the way the 130 looks. It is quite interesting, but nevertheless, that is one of your new updates for the 2027 Land Rover Defender regarding the 110 and the 6-seat layout. And of course, no modern day vehicle is complete without the AI technology inside, so you can just say, "Hey Land Rover," and you can speak to the vehicle naturally. And of course, the 2-liter turbo 4-cylinder, it's no longer offered. The 3-liter 6-cylinder P300 powertrain with 296 horsepower and 346 pounds-feet of torque, it is going to be replacing that previous 4-cylinder. And of course, there is a more powerful 6-cylinder available, the P400 with 395 horsepower, and that model has a pretty strong towing capacity of like 8,200 pounds, very impressive. Overall, I really do like the driving quality of the Defender. It's got plenty of character. It drives like it has a low center of gravity, which is quite impressive. And the 6-cylinder really does complete the package. And of course, these vehicles, they are available to build on the Land Rover website right now. And you are able to see the official new prices. Honestly, not a dramatic change from the previous 2026 Land Rover Defender. So that's good. And even now, the 110 model, it starts at $65,000. Again, not dramatically more expensive than before. The 110 P300 4-cylinder used to start at $63,500. And the other models, they get like a negligible price difference compared to 2026. Not to mention, with this new 6-cylinder engine being the base engine, you do get more torque than before with the previous 4-cylinder. And as mentioned before, the Octa is just very expensive, starts at $158,800. The supercharged V8 was much cheaper. Again, the model that I recommend, it's the Defender 110 with the X Dynamic SE trim level. But the trophy editions, they do look amazing. They're available in 2 colors, the deep sand glow yellow, that's my favorite, but you can also get it in Santorini black as well for 2027. The Vertex, pretty expensive, $96,000 starting, does come really well equipped, looks rather luxurious, and it costs exactly the same as the Defender X. If you want one of these SUVs, of course, the remaining 2026 model years are going to be your best option to negotiate on. There's about 7,200 brand new 2026 Defenders available for sale throughout the entire country. And as mentioned before, the X Dynamic SE is the most abundant option that you have available. Of the 7,200, we have 3,400 X Dynamic SE models. I would at least try to negotiate 10% off the sticker price. On most other 2026, like Range Rovers for instance, a good discount would actually be between 3 to 5% off the sticker price. 5% off is amazing on things like the Range Rover Sport and the full-size Rover. You probably won't even get that, but Land Rover, that's totally different. On things like the Discovery and this Defender, at least try to get 10% off the sticker price. And that's before rebates, mind you. So if you're coming from a previous luxury vehicle or you currently own one, there's like an additional $1,000 welcome credit that should stack on top of the 10% off dealer discount that I'm talking about. And as always, make sure to not pay for any additional add-ons like your nitrogen fees, tint fees. Don't pay for any of that nonsense. Always ask a dealership to remove that stuff. Only pay your taxes, title, and dealer doc fee. Of course, if you want to scoop up some of the last remaining supercharged V8 models, go for it, but those models might not be as heavily discounted, but still it's worth asking for. But regardless, since you made it to the end, here's how you can save between 10 to 12% off the sticker price on most other luxury vehicles. You can reach out to AutoCompanion, who is one of the largest car brokers in the United States. They have brands like BMW, Audi, Mercedes, Lexus, Porsche, and more, and their core models, they all have discounts between 10 to 12% off, again, before incentives. So your military, loyalty, conquest, all of those manufacturer incentives are going to stack on top of the dealer discounts that you see. So these are truly some of the best new luxury car prices in the United States. Sadly, they do not have Land Rover, Range Rover deals, but they do have a free resource on their website that you can utilize to negotiate on your own. It's going to be a free leasing calculator that shows you the interest rate of a lease, the residual values, and again, the incentives that you can get in your local zip code. So I use that calculator to run a 10% discount on a $92,000 P400 X-Dynamic SE Defender. I'm using Pennsylvania as the example state because they do have some rather high taxes. And on a 3-year lease, assuming you have perfect credit and you're putting no money down, the payment, it's going to be like $1,159 a month, which is sad to see because Land Rover is truly incentivizing this lease. The interest rate on the lease, it's like 2.28%, which is not bad at all. But the poor residual values, that's what's causing the very high payments on this Defender. This thing should be leasing out between $800 to $900 a month, but instead it's between $1,100 to $1,200 a month. Obviously, cheaper models will lease out better, but I'm just saying. Regardless, if you just want to utilize AutoCompanion's pre-negotiated deals and discounts with the other manufacturers, you can certainly do that, but they do charge a concierge fee. If you reach out to them and you mention my channel, I will be compensated, but they will also take $50 off of their fee, and I really appreciate them doing that for my audience. So I will have all of AutoCompanion's information in the description box below, including their free calculator. If you found value with this content, make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you again for watching. Take care and goodbye.